Batman was created by artist Bob Kane and writer Bill Finger and debuted in the 27th issue of the comic book Detective Comics on March 30th, 1939. On the chance any of that is wrong, then fuck you, Wikipedia. Regardless, this man has been around longer than M&M's. Yeah, think about that the next time you open your fourth bag of the day, you sad cacodemon-built fuck. This has left Batman being interpreted in hundreds of ways, with some being great, good, bad, really bad, and honestly, tragic. I'm the goddamn Batman. Despite this, I have been enthralled by this character, and I have wanted to understand him better than anyone else ever has. It got to the point where I ended up thinking of Batman so much, I kept seeing him everywhere. I couldn't escape him no matter what I did. I began to understand what his villains were feeling running away from Batman, almost as if I was Catman. That's a real villain, also according to Wikipedia. But this wasn't what I was after. I needed to understand Batman. I needed to be Batman. So I did my research, which consisted of reading The Long Halloween and rewatching The Dark Knight at half speed so I could get double Batman. But with all my training done, I understood Batman so perfectly that I am going to tell you about Batman's Arkham Origins. Jingle bells, my foot smells, Bruce's folks are dead. Seth MacFarlane made up Ted, and this song is stupid. So, it's the night before Christmas. So of course, Batman is hunting down Santa, like any normal person. Obviously, a man who sneaks into houses would be in prison, because that is, of course, breaking and entering. It does seem that this fella, Black Mask, no relation to Blackgate, is also hunting down Santa. How dare he? As we all know from Polar Express, only one person can find Santa, so a peaceful resolution between myself and this individual needs to be met. And when I say peaceful, I mean breaking bones into multiple pieces. The warden wasn't of any help either, as he was thrown into the Asmongold bedroom simulator. This did get me a little bit angry, which that guy, he'll just need a nice pack and a nap. He'll be fine, trust me. Clearly, Black Mask knew where Santa was, so I went to kindly ask his buddy, King Gizzard, the Lizard Wizard, who used the magic of the Super Smash Bros. Grab to diminishing success. Upon pinning this fella down, I was getting ready to turn on my Freak playlist, which is nothing but every Halo soundtrack as well as VeggieTales. However, I'ma have to wait because I got interrupted by the cops. Obviously, I am also wanted, as my criminal record of loitering and eating tricks when they are in fact for kids, God will judge me for my sins, have of course put me on their radar. Thankfully, I am able to return back to the Rodent Ravine, which is where I get some cool lore. Since Black Mask and I are both trying to find Santa, he sent a red state politician's worst nightmare to try and stop me. That being diversity. This team consists of women, the disabled, and a Latino. I will find Santa Claus! Am I gonna get canceled if I stop these guys? Yeah, whatever. I also just so happen to know a vertically challenged man who will help me stop these guys. So, I decide to hit the town, and when I say hit the town, I mean hitting dangerous individuals, because just like LEGO Star Wars The Complete Saga, my hands are rated E for everyone. And for this Pulp Fiction wannabe, he gets an extra helping. It's clobbering time. Wait, let me redo that. Time to talk. No, I didn't like that either. Looks like it's... Oh, fuck. So we're just gonna move on. As for Mr. Penguino, he is living in
the big ship,
and using the variety of stealth takedowns that Arkham Origins offered, I of course decided to use the variety that they have, such as the inverted takedown, and of course, the inverted takedown. Now when I finally get to Penguin's nest, they make nests, right? Okay, thank God. The only thing stopping me now is if we are entirely disregarding the fight with Killer Croc at the beginning, this is actually the first boss fight against Electrocutioner. This fight, for how early it comes in the game, is honestly the hardest early game boss fight I have ever encountered. You see, a major quirk about this boss is that, of course, he has a ton of different minions that he likes to bring in, but also, he can one-shot you.
Hey, you. Finally awake.
Sorry, did I say he can one-shot you? I mean, you one-shot him, and then you beat the shit out of a bunch of guys. Yeah, very, very, very funny haha moment. 10 out of 10. Arkham Origins Game of the Year edition.
We now join our regularly scheduled programming already in progress.
So, when it comes to peaceful diplomacy, I, Batman, am the best of the bet.
So long, Bowser!
Man, I'm gonna beat you so hard, you're gonna need so much ibuprofen.
What? You be profen all night, huh?
Round 1. Fight. Fatality.
So, after kicking his shit in, it's back to the mouse tunnel before making a plan to one of the least racist and problematic places known to mankind. The police station. You see, I need help with something, and when I say something, it's actually that Black Mask was forced by somebody, probably Santa, to fucking shoot his girlfriend. So for me to get to the bottom of this, I need what the police are experts in. Racial profiling. You see, the police know where I can find Black Mask since they heard the first word of his name and fell into some kind of racism trance. I'm gonna move on from this because I feel like if I keep this joke going anymore, I'm gonna end up in a ditch. So, while sneaking around, you find these fellows talking, and while the intended route being that you sneak past them, unfortunately for me, I am too stupid and I need to flex my ego real quick, so watch this shit.
No. Wait. You got wait.
First try. Now, the rest of this place can best be described as, ooh boy, Batman, I can't wait to open up a can of police brutality on your ass. Fuck. I did end up getting a little lost because Alfred insists on using ways to get around, so I got a bit distracted.
Hello?
Ah, Jesus. She's fine. Kids can survive borderline anything, right? As I flew across the cool night sky, I decided to sing some little tunes to help me forget about the potential child murder. I don't want a lot for Christmas, there is just one thing I need. Grandma got run over by a reindeer, coming home from our Christmas Eve. Never really knew that you could dance like this. She make a man wanna speak Spanish. Como se llama? Si, bonita, si. Since I felt better, I knew that to keep this high going, I should hit the statistic anomaly in blackjack, because true gamblers know that when you stop, you do it right before you make it big. So to get my gambling on, I needed some money to gamble, of course, and when I got to the bank, I found out that the whole place was getting robbed. Now, of course, I stopped this not because they were stealing my gambling money. I mean, can you believe that? Like, I only did this for, like, selfish purposes? I mean, no. No, I did it because they were stealing up good people's money. Yeah, that sounds cool. Yeah. Tragically, there's some doodle heads that were stealing my easily earned money, so it's time for these fellas to get taken down invertedly. I used the inverted takedown. I mean, come on. I'm also pretty sure that Batman snagged a few too many donuts while we were at the police station, because this is what happens when you jump down this shaft. It's over, Black Mask. I'm here to gamble.
Well, this deck is stacked with a joker.
That joke sucks.
From where you're kneeling, it must seem like an 18-karat run of bad luck. But the truth is, the game was rigged from the start.
So this fella went back to this building that totally isn't from Arkham City. But it's cool because the devs made this game in a crunch, and still, good game. Very good. Now, as for this building, there's definitely some lore reason around this and why I gotta go in here, but while I may not be from here, I know my way around. Because when I eventually do find the real Black Mask, it is immediately followed up by the scariest part of this game. No, I'm not talking about the weird drug trip. I'm talking about being touched by a woman.
Okay, so Hatebugger's gay.
So, place your bets. How will I interact with this woman? Yeah. But this fight do be fun, and I'm sure that there's some cool trick to making it a lot easier, but man, my brain don't work good, you know? Brain unga bunga. So when Batman gets his insulin shot from God, it allows him to lock in and lock her up. No, hang on. I got it. Hang on. Redo. He's got this loose end tied up. Fuck yeah. But the thing that's not very epic is that Joseph Kerr wasn't here, and he's actually in a hotel because he's from out of town, so of course he's in a hotel. I mean, you go someplace that you don't live in, you know, like I think he doesn't have like any family or friends or like a couch that he can crash on, so you know, and I mean he's got disposable income, you know, it's just a business trip, it's a tax write-off, you know, he can stay in a hotel, it's a nice place. But now I know where to get this little scrungoid. Also, how are we feeling about scrungoid? I feel like I've been using a bit too much bad language, so please leave a comment if we like the use of scrungoid. Please, this isn't engagement bait. I just how we feel about scrungoid. Can we use that? I mean, it's not, you know, it's not like a slur. Like there's no, I hope not. Okay, cool. Once again, hitting the streets has me going across town to this hotel that has more cops than a Krispy Kreme drive-thru. On the inside, Joker and all his goons. Yes, I'm using that word because Lego Batman is peak, and I always think of that game when I heard goon. Honestly, Riddler goons are where it's at. Anyways, Joker is having his meeting, and we can only wonder what is happening.
As you can see, Santa stock is at an all-time low. So find me Santa.
So while everybody leaves, Hassan needs some help getting down, and Bane wanted to do his own Stephen Hawking impression, so he sat down and ordered a plane ticket.
Yes, Jeff, it is I, Bane, and I was wondering if you had any more seats open.
During this whole deal, I was taking the elevator as any Batman would, which just means that I was standing on top of it. Because honestly, who the hell would expect somebody to be on top of an elevator? Batman! I did my own wiring, Batman. No, Joker. That's not approved by HVAC. Joker, how could you?
He tried his best.
This fight against Bane is very hard because you just throw your cape around until he gets confused why somebody would do that, and you just beat him up until he gets more angry and throws you out a window. After which, the only thing besides fellas being added is Bane getting in some brief cardio and upset that he is doing said cardio, but it's largely the same. Now, the only thing that could stop me from kicking this goob 30,000 years into the future is the power of the infamous cutscene, during which Joker uses Go-Go Gadget RPG on Helicopter for it to throw him off the roof. And now, while any sane person would just stand back with some popcorn and never deal with Joker ever again, the power of the cutscene overpowers me. So Joker does end up living, because, I went and saved him, and also going to prison, which, clearly won't come back to bite me in the ass. Now that Joker is in jail, it should mean that every silly little thing is brought to an end for the night. But I'm still left wondering about the whole reason I even started this video. I wanted to understand Batman's origins, and who he was. There's nothing about that. All that this has been doing is introducing Joker to us, not Batman. It doesn't make sense. It's got Batman's name and origins on the title. Why would it do this with so much Joker, unless this is what this game has always been? It's just like back at the bank. I thought Black Mask was the big bad, and I thought this game was about Batman when it was really about Joker. How could I have missed this? It was right in front of me. He's always been the focus of the game. He's the main character, and Batman is just a disguise, a myth like Santa. I was never meant to understand Batman. It's as if I have stared into the Batman-shaped void, and it was I who blinked first. I who found out the truth, and it's broken me. No, it's fixed me. I get it now. I really get Batman. Dude, can you shut the fuck up? After all this hotel biz, it's back to the Winged Mammal Underground area, where the newest gadget for Batman is unlocked. It's a grenade that, when deployed, creates a sticky white substance as it explodes. So we all know where this joke is going. Say it with me now. Marshmallow Bomb. This is great because I gotta still figure out what Bane is up to, and after going to his hideout, he's not there, and he thinks that Bruce Wayne is Batman. I mean, come on. Why would Bruce Wayne be Batman? Bruce Wayne just has a lot of money. He's the same height as Batman. He's got a similar jawline. Fuck, is Bruce Wayne Batman? Shit, that would explain so much. Anywho, he's not there, but he's gonna go kill Bruce Wayne, so I should probably stop that. On the way over, though, it looks like Firefly is also a little bit angry, and when I say Firefly, I mean take a guess at what he does. Yeah, he does fire and he flies, but he's taken over the big bridge at the center of the map, so that's not good. The reason why he took this over is because he's seen a certain video from PewDiePie, and that's all I'm gonna say about that. But in order to stop racism, he's gonna destroy every single bridge in the world. Now let me be clear. When I say I am not endorsing racism, it's more so that bridges are just important, so I can't let every single bridge get destroyed. He's also placed 4 bombs around the bridge, so after tracking down one bomb, and then another bomb, another bomb. Not only does it stop the bridge from becoming past tense, but it also allows for me to throw marshmallows and batarangs at this guy, which, after enough of throwing this, is enough for me to pull him off. I mean, pull him down. Batman, that's a little gay.
No, I like girls.
You sure?
Yes.
For reasons that not even God knows why, Joker gets put in a Blackgate, which had a breakout like 3 hours ago, so I don't know who thought this was a good idea, but should definitely be fired from it. It's cool though, because he's not going to cause a prison break ever again. I mean, gosh, if Joker causes another prison break, I mean, they should make a game about it. I bet it get 2 sequels, a prequel game, a VR knockoff, one for like, what was it, PlayStation Vita. I bet it'd make a cool game series. So when I do finally arrive to where Joker is, he and Bane got one of the freakiest get-back plans I think I have ever seen devised.
So either you Bane.
No, I won't him. But you will. You will me with all your resolve, or you will die. Someone is going to you, me, or the clown.
This takes us into technically the third Bane fight, which is basically the same as the last one, even when it comes to him being saved by the cutscene. You see, according to the Batman medical textbook, by kinda sorta killing Bane and bringing him back through the power of electricity, ignores copyright and turns him into the son of Frankenstein. Now, back from the dead Bane applies more buffs than the average Baldur's Gate 3 character, causing him to get so big, angry, and green that Marvel lawyers end up salivating more than me looking at those frosted sugar cookies. Did I just Family Guy cutaway gag myself? After Control-Zing myself back to see Big Bane, starts the final part of this fight, which involves hiding in vents. Is some sort of reference to be made there, until you're ready to put your bull riding training to the test. Then you get to zap him again, which, if you want a fun drinking game, you should play this game and take a shot anytime someone gets electrocuted. After which, you walk into the church to meet God, and while there is some sort of religious symbolism that there's probably some sort of deep dive on, you basically just treat this section, or boss fight if you want to even call it that, into Senator Armstrong. Also, it's crazy that both Metal Gear Rising: Revengeance and Arkham Origins came out in 2013, which was just straight up a peak year for gaming. I won't list off any because this video is already long enough, so watch this drive. So yeah, that's the end of Arkham Origins. And since you stuck around this long, I am begging you to do something, anything, to help me out, because I appreciate you sticking around for this long. But regardless, y'all are amazing.